Well, good morning, everyone. Here we are. Where are we? We're on December the 5th. December the 5th. It's Friday. And these are the last couple of days that I've got the store closed. Opening again on Monday. And it's a beautiful day out. Look at all that snow. And the temperature's dropping. When I came downstairs today, it was about minus 18. It's minus 21 now. So when they said that the high today was going to be minus 19, I guess they were talking about this morning. But anyways, that's just putting the day in a little bit of context. We're continuing reading through Job today, and the things that I just wanted to point out very quickly this morning, not a lot of time this morning, is found in Job 6 and verse 25. And he says, "How painful are truthful words, but what do your condemnations accomplish?" Now, we know that Job was innocent in everything, and that God had confidence in Job and wanted to glorify himself through Job, and he was really trying to make a point to the accuser, not only to the accuser, but for all eternity. And although we can commend Job and holding on, he didn't curse God and die, as his wife said, there was also a lack of joy. There was a lot of questioning. Job wanted to know what he had done wrong. He kept asking God to take him to court, so that he could have a chance to prove his case. And we got to understand that the Job is not in the position that we're in now. Job did not have the mind of Christ. Job didn't know the Father's heart. He loved God. He worshipped God. He was a man of integrity. There's so many things that God named there that was so great about Job and why he had confidence in him. And he was considered a righteous man. But we're in a position where we have the mind of Christ. We can understand the will of God. We can understand the heart of the Father. And we know that sometimes we've received everything. That's what we have to have in our mind. We have received everything. And now we're in this place on mission. We've got to be absolutely sure about that. We are children of the light, and we are supposed to be sharing that light. That light is infectious. Jesus says you don't hide that under a bowl. But he also told us because of that, we will face difficult times. And our Father will allow us to face those difficult times, because in those difficult times, His strength is really shown. When we have to go into those dark places, the light, a candlelight during the day is not very bright, but a candlelight in a dark room it's an intense light. So this is what he does. We can understand these things. So we can't really put ourselves in a place of Job anymore, because we know we have these, but Job didn't, and so it shouldn't surprise us that Job, when he faces, he didn't face it with joy. We face these things with joy, but there's something here in these words, and there was a lot of things I wanted to share, but just this thing. How painful are truthful words, but what do your condemnations accomplish? So, correction has its place. It's important. But his friends had no proof of anything that Job had done wrong. They were assuming because Job was going through these hard times that he must have sinned, because that's the condition of people thinking. I'm going through this, I must have done something wrong. So we think that an absence of material blessings, difficult times and all this sort of stuff is an indication that we're in the wrong. And we have to have a sensitive heart in these matters. And but in this, as Job's going through this, but what do your condemnations accomplish? What does it do for us to be a Job's comforter, to come along and point out the obvious to people? They already know that what they're going through is difficult. Sometimes they're there because of their own stupidity, because of things they did. We don't need to point that out to them. What they need is comfort. What they need to know is that there's hope. What they need to know is that there's light in this. What they need to be lifted up and encouraged. And that's what Job was really looking for from his friends. And it turned out his friends did did anything but. The world doesn't need more condemnation. Our neighbors don't need more condemnation. What they need to hear is that there's hope out of their situation. They need to know that there's a way. They need to know that there's a God who loves them, even while they were sinners, even while we were sinners. Christ Jesus loved us. I was a sinner saved by grace. But he's brought me into the place where I am a child of God. I am a child of God. And as a child of God, I can take it on the chin if I need to for the sake of pushing that mission forward. I can walk through whatever valleys I have to walk through so that the God is glorified. And I trust him. I trust that he has my back. I trust that he walks me through these things. I trust that I have his presence. I trust I have his power. I trust that I have his insurance. I trust because I have the helmet of salvation. I have the breastplate of righteousness. I have that shield of faith. I have the sword of the word. I have all these things that he's given to me. I am well equipped. I am well equipped to go through these things. I am. You are well equipped to go through these things, whatever we have to go through. So be blessed in today. Stay indoors if you can. It's not nice out. And it is winter, and that's how it is in Quebec. And it's still holding at minus 21 at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'm off to meet my future brother-in-law for coffee. Son-in-law. Off to meet my future son-in-law for coffee. And looking forward to getting to know him better. And I pray that your day is blessed. I pray that today is a day filled with hope. I pray today is a day filled with the opportunity to share the light that we have received. And I pray that you'll be blessed in your preparation for the fast that's coming up. God bless.